There is a core rule in depth psychology. What you disown in yourself, you will be magnetized toward in others. This is the shadow. The shadow is not evil. It is everything you were not allowed to be. Anger, desire, erotic power, dominance, self-prioritization, saying no without explanation. If you learned early that these traits made you unsafe, unloved, or rejected, you didn't eliminate them, you buried them. And buried energy does not disappear, it projects. So when someone enters your life embodying what you had to suppress, your nervous system lights up. Not because they're compatible, but because they're carrying your disowned vitality. This is why some people say, I'm drawn to narcissists. I'm attracted to sociopaths. There's something about dangerous men. This isn't a craving for pain necessarily. It's a craving for lost wildness. In Women Who Run with the Wolves, Clarissa Pinkola writes that when a woman's instinctual nature is injured or suppressed, she will search for it outside herself, often in distorted forms. She warns that when the wild self is blocked, it doesn't disappear, it reappears as a substitute. Danger becomes that substitute. Because danger feels alive, it's intense, it awakens sensation in a body that learned to survive by numbing. But she is explicit about this. The wild is not reckless, it is not predatory toward its own. She describes the wolf as relational, ethical, protective, and discerning. The wolf knows when to stay, when to leave, when to fight, or to rest. Narcissists and psychopaths are not wolves. They are false wild figures. She names this archetype too, the predator who wears the face of instinct but lacks soul. To a wounded nervous system, though, the imitation feels intoxicating. Why? Because dangerous people often embody what the self was forced to abandon. Confidence without apology, dominance without permission, emotional detachment mistaken for strength, intensity mistaken for depth. So the psyche projects vitality onto danger. He's powerful, he's free, he doesn't need anyone. But that isn't instinct, that's compensation. She makes this distinction clearly. Not every descent is initiation. Some are simply a loss of life force. The body becomes aroused not because love is present, but because fear sharpens sensation. This is why dangerous men feel erotic to people shaped by chaos. The nervous system confuses arousal with aliveness, intensity with intimacy, danger with power. But the true wild archetype does not dominate, discard, or dehumanize. It protects life. Unintegrated wildness seeks danger to feel alive. Integrated wildness creates boundaries that protect eros. So when someone says, I'm drawn to dangerous people, what they're really saying is, I want my instinct back, and I'm looking for it in the wrong host. Attraction isn't just chemistry, it's a map to what you've disowned. Heal the shadow, and danger stops feeling erotic. When shadow remains disowned, obsession fills the gap, which is why unavailability doesn't repel, it hooks.